Welcome to Getting Unstuck with Wendy B. I thought this was really great at looking at what are you doing to keep thriving and what stops you in life. And so this I would like, I'm almost stopped now because something keeps popping up, so I'm just going to eliminate that. So what are you doing to be unstoppable? And I'm just going to keep going because I keep saying I did Facebook Lives at 12 noon on Sundays, and for the last 3 or 4 weeks that hasn't worked. Said I'd do them Monday, and I did them one Monday, and that hasn't worked. So because I keep being called into work. So welcome to Getting Unstuck with Wendy B. I am a transformational coach, and I transform your perception of yourself and others one conversation at a time. So I was looking at, I think disempowering conversations can stop me. I don't know. I'm inviting you to look at what stops you. And it always starts with conversations that I'm frequently having with myself. And I've been working a 24-hour shifts. I work anywhere from 2 to 4, 24-hour shifts at a group home. And one of the kids has been, pushing the limits, let's say, and wanting to see if he could be in control of things, right? And then I got news that my girlfriend's daughter passed, and then I noticed that normally I do my Facebook Lives and my podcasts, and I've not been on top of those, and I do them weekly, and I'm weeks behind now. I noticed I felt overwhelmed because that can stop me, and overwhelmed with my commitments. Like I have, I'm leading courses, I'm creating courses, I coach, and I just noticed that I was not being able to play at the level that I'd like to play at. And I noticed that what can stop me is I don't seem to have enough hours in a 24-hour period to get done what I want to get done, or what I say I want to get done. And but this is what I did to start reclaiming my power. Is I stopped and I breathed and I slowed down. And I have a accountability partner who she listens to me from what I'm committed to and gets where I'm at. And we brainstorm ways that I can be more effective and get my power back, right? So I slowed down and I made a list of, all the things that I'm not completing, that I keep saying I'm going to complete, and I continually don't get them done. And then I looked at first things first, right? Prioritize. And this might sound corny, but to me, prioritizing, taking care of myself so that I have the energy to keep going. So it was like eating properly, having the time to buy the groceries I need to make the healthy food I need. Walking every day, that's a priority to me. Walking every day, keeping my limbs limber and getting grounded. So, and then I looked at, number one was keep in touch with my accountability partner and break up. She suggested for me to break up, like even the things that I'm doing, break them up into smaller pieces so I have a sense of accomplishment. And it's funny, I forgot that because I did a piece on a sense of accomplishment earlier last month. So yeah, and breaking things down, I was able to, like, even doing this Facebook Live, it's like, okay, I could do a Facebook Live in 15 minutes. I can, and I forgot to do this, is I want to do Facebook Lives and have them also be part of my podcast, and I forgot to set that up. So, okay, so now I'm going to have to do my podcast separate rather than doing it together. And then I have to learn how to streamline so that I can it just all gets handled at once, right? So learning to break things down into smaller pieces and to streamline them so that one action, like if I'm doing my Facebook Live, it can also be part of my podcast. And that's what I intended to do today and got busy and did not do that. So, and then when I look, it's like, then I recommitted with my, she's not just my accountability partner, she's a committed listener partner. So she's committed to listening to whatever's there for me, and then supporting me in breaking it down so that it's manageable. And so then I recommitted to what I could do by Sunday in a couple of days rather than a week or 2 weeks. And then I noticed that I got my energy back and I got to reclaim my power. So my question to you is, what are you doing for your well-being? Because if you don't have your well-being as number one priority, you're going to get stopped in life. Like the universe will stop you to remind you you need to take care of your well-being first. So what are you doing to be unstoppable? So that what are you doing for yourself so you can continue to being unstoppable and keep moving forward with some power? So I'm Wendy Bergen. I'm a transformational solution coach. I transform your conversations on perceptions, one for yourself and others, one conversation at a time. I'm a best-selling author of Getting Unstuck with Wendy Bergen, 30 Ways to Turn Your Limiting Barriers into Clarity, Freedom, and Power. I'm always working on my perception and interrupting it so that I can have some power. You can get this book on Amazon in digital or paperback, and I'm going to discover where else we can sell it. I have it in other places. So thank you for listening. Have a fabulous, fabulous day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.